sounds awful.
Testing.
That's good. That's good.
Okay.
Now don't move for another hour, okay? Still a little static. Poor Joe. Poor Joe. Okay, alright, so let's see. SolusOT Developer Q&A, welcome. So basically the rules are you can ask questions about anything you want, including my dietary habits. Or you could ask about, what kind of t-shirts Joe wears. But preferably we'd like you to ask questions about SolusOT. We're up for anything about the upcoming updates. I'll give you guys a little bit of a preview too. Hoping to get the update out maybe next week, possibly the week after. Kind of depends. I tend to work on an update and then decide, oh man, this would be cool, and work on adding some more stuff. So sometimes I stretch out the timeline a little bit. So right now, I'm going to call all the SolusOT people at one time, and it's going to get crazy because there's going to be 45 people talking at once. Oh my gosh, I hear somebody. Conundrum, you sound like you are laying in a pile of socks trying to talk to us. You sound like you are laying in a pile of
What's up, guys?
Alright, can I have you guys do me a favor? Those of you that are on Skype, are you able to mute the stream? That way we don't have a bunch of echoes and echoes and echoes.
That's better. I'm here, guys. Don't worry.
The feedback.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Yo! Can anyone even hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Sweet.
Mac.
Yep.
Mac and cheese.
Mac news. Cheese.
Believe it or not, I'm actually cooking mac and cheese for lunch.
I want some mac and cheese.
You should totally give me
Cannibal.
Is this all the people?
We
So
got
far.
quite the turnout.
So far, I think Ralph's gonna be on. Maybe Amorfight will become not AFK for 5 minutes. I don't know.
He's always AFK.
He's always AFK. It's true.
Oh,
You don't get to be high level in SolusOT unless you're AFK a lot.
Yeah.
Speaking of which,
we come from time.
we are doing some modifications to the EXP tiles.
Nice.
So first things first, I'll tell you guys a little bit about the updates coming up. It's not like some awesome, huge thing, but I think it's going to be cool nonetheless. First thing we're going to do is we're going to open up the volcano far north of Avius City. You guys probably remember it having dragons, dragon lords, berserk dragons, sage dragons, all that kind of stuff. We buffed up the berserk dragons a bunch. They're a lot stronger. However, the current monster file that I have was made like 2 months ago, and it's not really that strong anymore because we've had huge power creep while I was gone. So we're also going to talk about that in a little bit, hopefully when a couple of the other high levels get on. So we've got the volcano, and I am going to tailor the new monsters and stuff that I release. I might buff them or change them up to make them more relevant to the high levels that we have now, if necessary. So that might take a little more retweaking, but it's all good. Beyond that, the desert is going to have a huge overhaul, and it's much, much bigger with a bunch more hunting spots.
Are you gonna get rid of the stupid squawk? Right?
The terror birds? Wait, you don't like wading through a field of 7,000 terror birds every time you want to go to the desert?
No, it's terrible, actually.
Terrible rock, man.
I love it.
It's almost as bad as the bug raid.
The bug raid. Yeah, the bug raid's kind of bad. Although I did tone down the time. I am adding some new raids, which every time you add a raid, it like decreases the frequency of any given raid because there's more to choose from. So I have added some new ones, and I might tone down some of the more annoying ones. Terror birds
It's
are.
still gonna choose the terror bird spot. It's gonna choose the terror birds or the bugs. I know it.
Yeah, you gotta take away the bandits. I hate them.
Oh, the
Get
bandits.
across to the bridge.
Yeah, they're really annoying. I agree.
Yeah.
I don't find the bandits that bad because I just map click and UE the way through it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just hate using up some of my stamina on it. It's annoying. You lose like
Yeah.
2 parts of it.
They don't come from Avia. Come from Avia and you don't have to do that.
But I'm a narrator, guys.
I'm lazy. I just take the portal in the arena. I never walk through that stretch.
Wait, there's a portal? What the fuck? I never even knew that. That's just wrong.
Alright, I'm gonna remove this picture of Eventide because it keeps freaking out. Sorry, Joe. You've got no picture. You're a black hole now.
Just don't get sucked in.
Also,
an awful thing to say.
Joe, if you're talking, nobody can hear you again. So, yeah, that's good. Okay, so I guess that's part of the update. The biggest part of the update, I would say, is the vocation that we're adding, but it's not just one. We're adding 2 vocations. And
What are they?
Can anybody
Samurai.
guess what the second vocation is? Well, damn, that was quick. That wasn't too hard. Yeah, Samurai is going to be the second one.
Ooh.
Boo. Well, basically the decision making came down to, obviously I could do Necromancer, but I said before, I think that a pet vocation's probably not really going to be up to par. Pet control in Tibia basically sucks, so I'd rather do
Not on Pokemon OTs. I think they do really good on Pokemon OTs.
Yeah? I've never played one. I have never played a non-Tibia themed OT.
It's actually not bad.
It actually gets pretty addicting for like 3 days, and then you get off because it's infected with VRs.
I was looking at the Google Analytics. SolusOT is less than 1.5% Brazilian. Which, I mean, you know, I'm not racist or anything, but I'm very glad that we speak English here on SolusOT.
Very happy for it.
So, yeah, we've got Archer and we've got Samurai. They both use energy, but they're slightly different. Samurai doesn't have any innate energy regen. You have to regen their energy by using certain attacks. And so, once you've charged up, then you can unleash more powerful attacks to use up the energy.
That's cool.
And the charging attacks, I decided I would do something different with them. Instead of just like attack once per second, which is, you know, that's okay, that's alright. I made it so you could attack up to 3 times per second with their lightning strike ability. So you can, it's actually really fun to clear out crappy monsters if you don't want to AoE, like stuff that you can't kill in an AoE, but you know, it's not really that tough. You can just nail them down with this 3 strike thing per second.
Does that also go along with haste?
No, that stuff is not affected by haste. Haste is
Okay,
only
good.
for movement speed. It's not affected by attack speed either, which is...
That's what I meant.
Okay,
the haste thing.
rating. Okay, haste rating, not the haste spell. Yeah.
You know,
All-
attacking 6 times would be scary.
I think it seems pretty legit.
Yep, I think Samurai's... I had more fun playing Samurai than I did Archer, but maybe that's just me. That's just my play
Oh.
style, I guess.
So is Archer just kind of like a paladin with like AoE spells or something?
No, Archers, so the kind of the general role that I wanted the vocations to fill is that obviously Samurais and Archers are going to be a little higher damage, just like they were on SolusOT Phoenix, for those of you who played. But they're not going to be quite as rigged as they were there. Like the burst damage of an Archer on Phoenix was through the roof. They could blow up anybody if they didn't have Mana Shield on in just a couple seconds, except for Knights. We've toned that back. We've toned back the damage, but added a little more survivability for them. And especially since they don't get the benefit of mana shield because they use the energy mechanic, they're going to have a lot higher HP than they did on Phoenix. Because archers, I think they got 6 or 7 HP per level, which was really low for a non-mage without a huge bunch of mana.
That is really low.
So I think it's up to like more like 11, 13 maybe for samurais. It's up there. It's above paladin.
Did you steal the energy idea from League of Legends?
I mean, no. The energy idea has been in tons of games. I stole it from a million games because,
Okay, fine.
I mean,
fine.
it's like rogues have energy. It's actually closer to the hunter energy mechanic because archers have an ability that regenerates energy, plus they have natural energy. And of course, samurais, they regenerate all their abilities, or all their energy through abilities.
So are they not going to be able to spam like movement speed spells when they're just walking around because they can't attack something?
Let's see, for movement, for haste, I think it uses the same amount of mana / energy that it does for any other vocation, which means it's much more expensive to haste on a samurai or something. That is a good point, and I hadn't thought of that, so I might actually tweak that so that they get a free haste spell so that they don't have to, because otherwise you can't like regenerate energy unless there's a creature or something nearby to actually hit. So,
Yeah.
So I might make an adjustment for that. As for healing spells, which are pretty important, they do have different healing spells than the other vocations that are based on their energy regen. So they'll still be able to use like kind of the equivalents of light healing, intense healing, ultimate healing, but it's tailored to energy instead. Because otherwise, casting ultimate healing would literally be like your entire energy bar.
What about mages? Are they getting new spells?
Mages are not getting new spells in this update, but I'm not opposed to adding new spells down the road. Basically, it comes down to what makes a new spell interesting, because just adding like another UE is kind of boring. I'd like to add some more runes to have better rune diversity. I do like runes quite a bit.
I like to point out that sudden death runes are completely useless on this OT.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. It's because, I mean, energy missiles are much better and much cheaper to make. The AoEs, the elemental AoEs are pretty good.
No, I mean like you could literally just do like Exori this.
Oh yeah,
You could do like this a little bit less damage, but you could do it twice as fast as an SD.
Oh yeah, the rune exhaustion issue. Should probably take a look at that. It's actually a bug. Rune exhaust is something around like 1.4 seconds instead of 1 second. And it shouldn't be like that. It should be 1 second. But it's set up. It's configured to 1 second. There's some kind of artificial delay that's being added there that I don't know what's going on. So.
I bet everyone really wants to get it.
What was that? Can you say that again?
I'm sure everybody's wondering if we're going to get a level cap. Kind of hoping we are.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, so that's a big issue, and trust me, I regret not like being more proactive on the server for the last few months, because really I let the levels kind of spin out of control, which is detrimental in a lot of ways because it makes it really hard to make content. Like if I add a new quest.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Who is that talking?
Tyler.
The Reaper of Souls. No, Eventide.
Okay.
Do I sound okay?
Yeah, you sound good now.
Okay. I'm not moving. So go ahead.
Okay.
Hi, Eventide.
Hi. What's up, sexy?
What's up, Eventide?
What's up, man?
I'm going to say.
So we were addressing the level cap.
Yeah, so the level cap, yeah, if I add like a new quest or something in this upcoming update, for example, and I don't make it really hard for Amorphite to complete, then basically anybody in the world can complete that quest because Amorphite can just run whoever the hell he wants. So, and even if he doesn't run like everybody in the world, he'll still run, his friends, and so you'll get like 6 people or so that'll just get through the quest instantly, and it kind of like devalues the whole experience because a lot of times, like on Phoenix, it was a lot of fun when we added Temple of Illusions and some of the other major quests where players.
Speaking of
Yeah.
TOI, did you read that notepad file for that one map?
I don't think so. I've been tied working away on some stuff, and I'm a jackass and haven't read his notepad files.
Is there any way you can issue a thing where you can only allow one person in at a time or something?
There's some solutions that I could use like that, where like kind of like Annihilator on Real Tibia, where there's some kind of limitation to who or what can go in at a time, and
yeah, like 4 people.
and I consider that, but I think the level imbalance right now is a greater issue, and that's kind of why I was hoping Amorphite in particular would be on. Him, Conundrumed, Crimson Rose, you guys are all the highest levels, but really I think the top 10 or so are like, they're ridiculously high. Maximus is pretty high. I think once we get below Vault or something, the levels start dropping off pretty quick, but...
Oh, of course. Of course.
Quick for like or 2. Yeah, actually talking about that, did you get a chance to read my post on Joe, like we had the glitch where it wouldn't save? Like, I picked up a few of my equipment and kind of lost them.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Why'd you put your equipment on the ground, man? Why'd you do that?
I always do it because I was just thinking, because me and Crimson always shared them, so it was kind of hard. We always threw it on the ground, and then I picked it up, logged out and stuff, and just went.
You put it on the ground in your house, or at a...
Yeah, me in my house.
Huh.
Like, and I picked it up to help in the rebirth, and then come back. And when I logged out, logged back in, it was gone. I was like, shit.
Okay, so I guess it's a good time to bring it up. We can look into getting that equipment back. However, we're also going to be holding another separate investigation because I was looking through some logs, and I'm postponing this for now because I'm more concerned with getting the update done and like helping people. But there was definitely some duping using that particular bug, and there are some people that are running around with level 20 plus gems. Level 20. Level fucking 20. There's a few level 23s. For some reason they stopped at level 23. I'm like, hey, if you're gonna fucking cheat, you might as well just, get it up to 50. Why the hell not?
Even me, I'll use it.
So
That's a lot of fucking gold for a gem, though.
Yeah, well, what they did was they had like some base runes of like level 8 or something, like 2 of them, and so they would combine it and then dupe that rune once, and then they would combine it and dupe the rune once, and then combine it and dupe the rune once. So all they had to pay was the combined cost one time per thing, and then they got it up to 20, and then just duped it like 5 times, and threw it on all their equipment. And I won't give out any names because basically I want to complete the whole investigation and everything, and then have it all said and done, and then I'll give out some names. I think there might have been some QP duping and maybe some gold duping, but we'll really have to take a look. But like I said, going to postpone that until after the update. As far as your equipment goes, though, we can take a look at that before the update. I'll talk to Joe after the chat, and we'll figure out what to do. But
I don't see the point in duping gold. It's so easy to get on the server.
I know gold, and plus it's kind of pointless, right?
Once you can hunt angels.
I go on one hunt for like 20 minutes. I can easily pull up 1 million gold.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even like super high or anything either.
So yeah, nobody has had any problems with the particular bug anymore, right? I think I whooped it, but...
Well, the one for Knights was the over magic level 13, but someone's got 14 now, so it seems to be fixed. Like,
Well, he wasn't affected by the cap for some reason. He was the only one that busted right through it. We were all stuck at 13 and some change, and he just flew right past us.
Well, I'll tell you how it happened. It's because he blew past it in one session without logging out. If you could have gotten all the way through 13 without logging out, it would have saved you.
Oh, leave it to Vexio to do that, of course. He never logged, ever.
Wasn't it when it only went past like I think it was 84% in Magic Level 13? Because I didn't have no problems before then.
Yeah, it was something around there because it was basically like the integer that holds the mana spent value was like capped out. So I had to upgrade it into a larger number type. Kind of bizarre, but so anyways, back to the level cap thing. One of the first things I'm going to do is basically I'm going to disable the experience tiles for a little bit while I figure out how to rework them. But I'm thinking about kind of disabling them for the top X players or so because I don't know. I feel like, and I think a lot of people agree that maybe it's not that good of an idea, and I should rethink it. So.
Yeah. I think we all said we didn't really like the XP tiles.
Say again?
I don't think anyone was really in favor of keeping the XP tiles. You can make a post about that not too long ago.
Wow, what's that?
Sounds like aliens are landing in somebody's apartment.
I had that
Yeah, my
thing on my mic before when I was trying to get a mumble. It was stupid, it was annoying. That's why I didn't think it was going to work in here either.
So I think basically capping the experience tiles for higher levels will help part of the problem, and then the lower levels they could still bot if they wanted to. But high levels could still get on skill tiles or monks if they want to, which is fine. But
Sounds fair.
How about restricting the amount of time that you can actually go on it in one day? Maybe.
I mean, we could probably do that, but I don't know if it really matters because, like, basically you have people that Craig, I think, is that conundrumed?
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, I don't know.
Are you able to turn down the volume just a little bit because I can hear myself in your speakers?
In mine?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like an echo. Anyways, the thing with limiting it per time is basically, let's say that I limit it so you could only be, give me a time, like how long would you time limit it, just off the top of your head?
Probably about 4 or 5 hours a day, maybe.
Okay, so 4 or 5 hours a day, basically, if you can be on active 4 or 5 hours a day, like if you got a lot of time to play the game or whatever, then you're all set. If you can't be on very much, I guess you could bot for 4 or 5 hours and then just have it kick you off, or you just sit there doing nothing. Basically, I just like, people can either bot or they can't bot, or they can be online all day or they can't be online all day. And if you can bot, then I think most people have the capability to bot nowadays, and so I don't know if
It's relatively easy.
yeah, I don't know if 24 hours is like, I don't know if it really makes a ton of difference. I'm not sure quite what I'm trying to say.
Well, I used to, like, sometimes I didn't play properly for about a month or something like that, and I was constantly on the things, and I was flying through levels. I was ranking every single day, well, rebirthing every single day or something like that, 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Well, I'm still doing that right now.
I don't know how long it's been since I played any of my characters. It's been a long time.
Or maybe just a decrease or something like that. Either way.
Yeah.
Because I noticed in the month that I've not played, a Morph fight or whatever his name is has gone up like 28 ranks. I'm like, whoa, what the hell? It's crazy.
So for existing high-level characters, I mean, this sounds weird, but I'd kind of like to get people's levels down, and I wanted to run an idea by you guys. What would you think about allowing people to kind of transfer some of their ranks to an alternate character?
That'd be awesome.
Not at like a 1-to-1 ratio, but there would be like a little bit of penalty associated with it, but basically you could boost up one of your lower level characters, especially if it's one of the new vocations like Archer or Samurai. You could get one of those guys up to a more respectable level pretty quick. And
I think it'll depend on the loss, like maybe a 10% loss or something like that. That'd be cool. Anything above that was like, ouch.
I don't know, even a 20% loss, I mean, we're so far ahead right now, it's kind of pointless.
Yeah, but imagine a Morphite getting a 20% loss on his rank. That can't be
Well,
good.
even if that happens, if you put in a level cap and stuff, then we're going to hit that cap at some point anyways. I mean,
Yeah, that's true.
it's not going to be hard to get back to it.
so you guys keep mentioning a level cap, and it was my understanding from Phoenix that people didn't really like the level cap, or
That was...
We were thinking more of like a temporary thing to help people catch up.
okay. See, I can get behind that. Yeah, I basically, with this server, I wanted to keep the level, like, uncapped in the long term, but I have thought of doing some kind of, like, level cap. I actually was thinking about doing a dynamic level cap where it basically, like, it would make a cap, and it would be some, like, round number, like rank level 3,000 or something like that. And then when 5 people reach the cap, or some number like that, then the cap would go up, and it would jump up like a couple hundred levels or whatever. And then
Yeah,
they
that's kind of the problem with Phoenix, because everyone was hitting it so fast and it wasn't progressing with the amount of people that was hitting it.
Yeah, and it was, I mean, Phoenix was
What if-
definitely tailored to being at that level for a long time,
Yeah.
because all the stuff that we added was tailored to that specific level. It was like,
What if
go ahead.
would it be possible to add like a progressively increasing like experience penalty, like the higher rank you got, the less experience you gain from hunting and things like that? Make it more severe as you get to the top like 5.
Yeah,
Then you could
I think it's
really-
definitely possible to do something like that. The codebase currently supports only, I forget what they're called. They're like experience groups or something like that. Stages, that's what it is.
Okay.
It supports those based on level, but it wouldn't be too hard to modify those to also support our rank system. And that's probably actually how I would implement a level cap, is I would just make it so that at a certain rank or whatever you couldn't gain experience anymore, and then, you know, it would cap you out right there. And then whenever we decide to raise it, then, you know, it would either raise by itself automatically or I'd raise it manually, you know, every Friday or whatever, whenever. But I do think the level cap has a lot of benefits associated with it. Like, we have no PvP scene on the server, whereas Phoenix had huge PvP all the time. Like, people were always in the arena on Phoenix killing the shit out of each other. It was absurd. I would log in and half the player base would be in the freaking PvP area.
And I was most of the bodies on the floor that were dead.
Yep. And I think that was a lot of fun. I think PvP scene was way better over there, even though maybe things could be more balanced here. I'm not sure, though. They're probably not balanced anymore, but back when people were around rank level 1,000 or 900, 800, when I had last done balancing stuff, I think things were doing all right. Oh, hang on one second. Eventide has sent me a picture. I can add this picture to the screen.
Has he still got his epic beard? That beard is epic, man. Seriously.
Is the Ventide still here?
Let's see.
Yeah, I'm
Let's
here.
see. We're gonna
Oh, okay.
put it on. Oh, there we go. There's the stud himself. It's probably not lined up well, but that's okay.
Oh yeah.
Yo, will someone copy the address into the chat for me? I kind of lost it.
The address for the stream?
Oh, was right, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody's beating off.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Actually, I probably could have guessed that address.
Okay, what's going on here?
Those are really cool looking helmets.
Oh, dude, he's still got his beard. That's it.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to shave it off before Wednesday.
Oh, dude, he's still got his beard. That's it.
Holy cow, we've got some major echo going on now.
I think that was me. I'm not sure. I paused and it went anyway, so.
Alright, so back to the level cap thing. Aside from just the level cap, I was trying to think of some ways. Now, here's the problem. Like, yeah, I don't want people to be so high level, but the fact is that they are high level.
Like,
So,
yeah, I don't want.
sorry.
I really like the XP transfer onto alt idea.
I think it's a good idea, but I don't know if it'll solve the problem completely, because what if, for example, Amberfight, or even you, decided, I don't really care about my alt, I just want to be the highest level. And then, so they just keep being highest level, and even if like, 6 of the top 8 people transfer a bunch of experience away, then we still have 2 people that are, like, now they're grossly higher level than everybody else, because now the other 6 have transferred half their character into some new character. But what I was gonna say is, I don't really want everybody to be so high level, but they are, and I don't feel very, like, it wouldn't be very nice to just take away people's stuff, you know? Like, I had originally thought, what if I made ranks worth less levels or something like that? And then I was like, man, that would be dick. As a player, like, I'm Amberfight. I've been sitting here botting. I've had my fucking computer on for 6 months straight, just botting on SolusOT to get these mad levels. And then the GM comes back after he was a slacker and fucked off from the game for 3 months, and he's like, I'm just going to lower all the levels. Oh, God. And then I would hunt the dick down and shoot him in the face. So I don't want to get shot in the face, really.
You sure? I heard it's quite pleasant.
Well, I've been shot in the face several times with a paintball gun, and that's enough for me. I think I'm good. So it's kind of a sticky situation, and if I leave everything exactly how it is right now, I'm gonna end up making a bunch of content for these new higher levels. But then there's gonna be a huge content gap between Seraph and whatever new stuff I make, which I'll have to spend time filling in at some point. Otherwise, the newbies are gonna be like, really? I have to level on Seraph for 3,000 levels? What the? This OT is dumb. I quit. So.
Well, we could put that one of mine, if I ever finish it, we could stick that in between.
Oh, the new one that you're working on?
Yeah.
It's true.
Are you talking about the quest you was talking about a while ago? How's that coming on, man?
Yeah.
I heard that was, like, gonna be epic.
Yeah, I'm still trying to plan it out so that it takes people, you know,
a few months to do.
well, you know, a solid run to figure out, like, I want people, like, sitting there staring at their computers, cussing me out in capital letters in the chat for 12 hours.
So in other words, you kind of want people to get grey hairs from it. It's going to be that hard.
I have gray hairs. I have gray hairs already. I think it could be Eventide related. I actually never ran Temple of Illusions once. I never tested it on a test character as an actual player.
I was following them around when they first went through it. Oh, I was laughing so hard.
It was kind of easy when someone done it, because they always put coins there, like 1, 2 coins.
Well, actually, when they first went there, the very first time, they looped around on the skulls for, I don't know how many hours, like 2 or 3 hours.
2 or 3 hours.
And people were just, they started getting more and more mad, and started like cussing me out, and like they wanted to get out, but they didn't have discs, so they're stuck because you can't go back up. And then finally someone throws down a coin, goes through and just keeps doing that, and then throws down another coin, and then he's like, oh, someone such and such PM'd me, go here and use coins. I'm like, no, they figured it out already. I was really actually hoping for it to take people about 6 hours, but it only took, I think, like 4.
I take it you're hoping for this one to go a few days at least.
Yeah, I want it to be infuriating.
Go for it. It's just an evil. I'm not going to say my last word. Just evil.
Yeah.
He's a sadist. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what I think.
When I was making TOI, I felt bad when I was making it. I was making it so hard. Like, I was just so twisted.
He felt bad until it came out, and then he's like giggling at his computer with glee.
Yeah, exactly. But then when they finished it way before I had wanted them to, I'm like, okay, the one thing I've learned from this is
Never
if I feel bad for making it, then I need to make it 10 times harder.
A tear just came to my eye. You can't see it, but it did.
Yeah. So yeah.
I like Joe's mapping a lot better than mine. I think my mapping is, he's much more attentive to the details. If you ever walk through an area and you know it's mapped by him, take a look at the ground. Take a look at just the little tiny things. He's got, little debris here and there, or little tufts of grass and all this stuff. I just grab the paintbrush, I'm just slapping shit down, throwing grass everywhere. Oh, let's throw some gravel in here. Hey, does this random place need lava? Sure, why not? Just dump some lava in there. None of my maps make sense.
Probably lava on where the angels are.
Is there lava?
No, there's not, but you'll
Oh.
probably put it in soon if you make updates. There's lava there, lava here.
Joe did the entire angel area.
That's why there's no lava then.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
Yeah.
most of it, actually the entire huge palace, I did that, I think, in 2 all-nighters or something.
That's a lot of energy drinks then.
I'm still not completely happy with it. The problem is there's not enough, holy themed things and, doodads to add into it.
Because it's tibia, bro. Lava, dog. Lava everywhere.
And even without those, I'm sitting here looking at the map, thinking to myself, what do angels need to live? Lights, lamp.
They need gold nuggets on the ground. That's what they need.
They need pets. Put some pet dragons or something up there.
They're deities. They need puppies everywhere.
You should totally put a Vault raid in the heaven things. That'd be awesome. It's like Vault taking over the heavens. Sweet.
I heard my name.
No, it's not you. Go back to sleep.
He's more powerful than.
Oh, that reminds me. You guys made me feel bad. I'm all sad panda now.
Why?
Because you made me remember about how my Hell Shaft map that I've worked on for 6 months suddenly is gone.
What?
One day I could find it. I can't find it. I don't know what happened to it.
It's not in the
I know I
Dropbox?
deleted it. No, not where I've looked. And it's not in my documents either, or any of my other folders.
Hell, dog. You should have let me know the same day. I could have pulled that shit back. I'll go look online, check the Dropbox history. I think they have a 30-day history on it.
Hell Shaft, that was... I had gotten most of the basic mapping done. I was down to the last 3 left. I need to go back and add details and stuff in. But yeah, like I said, I think I worked on it before.
Holy crap. Somebody just flushed their headset down the toilet.
Yeah, that's Craig.
Yeah, he does that all the time.
It's Craig guy.
It's even worse when he plays League of Legends because he doesn't have a mouse. He literally uses the pad.
Yep.
What?
I use a mouse pad and the arrows because I'm pro.
He actually does really good too, which is surprising.
Wait, how do you move your character?
With the mouse pad. Yeah, it makes a lot of noise, unfortunately.
It does, because all you hear is click, 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 click.
Huh.
Yeah.
You know what I'd like to see back? I'd like to see back those little rooms with the little switch for spawning monsters.
Dude, without engineers, they might actually be good, because engineers... Did anybody else use the...
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, the engineer bullcrap hacks?
Those are
I did
cool
it all the
spells,
time.
though. I really like those spells.
I think I could probably redo engineers and do them less hacktacular this time.
Engineers calling, especially in the Key Creature arena. Me and Phoenix went in there, and we got some characters like to rank 50, level 300 in less than 12 hours. It was like sweet. And that was doing party as well, which was kind of awesome.
Yeah,
You can imagine how painstaking that was though, just sat there clicking constantly.
Yep.
Crazy.
15-minute breaks. That's how I did it.
Not even doing that either. We just sat there. We got them to rank 10 and then just went. We were like, shall we go again? And then went for another 15 hours. Like,
I don't even think I got a single rank on Phoenix.
No? Were you late to the party?
I was really late, and I only played for like 4 days. It was fun though, but everyone was just so high that I didn't want to play.
Yeah, I hear that.
Cheech and Chong, man, Cheech and Chong.
How you're funny.
Yeah, I'd probably be a lot higher level, but I just got a new job and everything, so it's like, I can't find the time to play anymore.
Well, if you had a bot, you'd be fine.
Oh,
I do have a bot, but I'm not a botter. I don't like just walking away from my computer and gaining levels. Except for on the tiles.
That's what Reborn is all about.
I know another area of mine that they need to experience fairly soon.
What's that?
The mind-numbingly confusing majesty of Arthria.
Oh gosh. That's still quartered off, isn't it?
Yeah.
yeah.
It's hard to keep track of the things that are like in the game and not in the game.
Yeah,
Guys, I have a question. Excluding raids, what is the most fun area to hunt at? That, like, think about when you were leveling up prior to, you know, everybody getting way too high. What was the funnest areas that you had leveling up?
Mine was probably killing fields. I love them.
Yeah, I like the Hydra killing fields.
Yeah, seriously, I just went in there all the time. I was waiting like 20 hours for my next killing field. I was just sat there sweating my head off.
I thought killing fields were really cool, but it didn't seem like a lot of people used them. I think maybe
That's because after a certain level, we didn't really need them that much.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're too weak now. They're way too weak.
Like, I think we should bring back epics.
We're definitely going to bring back epics. Oh yeah, I'll talk about that for a second. So, epics are obviously going to be tuned to be way stronger than they were on Phoenix, because I want, let's say I brought in epics tomorrow in an update. I would probably want Amberfight to be leveling off of like Minotaur Guard or something like that.
That's crazy.
I want him to like run away from epic dragons. Be like, shit dog, it's an epic dragon. It's gonna fuck me up.
We'll come on tomorrow and his death list just be epic dragon, epic berserk dragon, epic demon. We'll be like, whoa.
Go kill me some epic rats.
Yeah.
That would bring a whole new meaning to killing your first dragon.
Yeah, it would.
Getting 10 million experience an hour on epic rats, dog. Just wait till you get to rotworms, man. It's like 25 million.
Forget
You
about
don't know nothing till you hit dragons.
epic butterflies will rock. Seriously.
So
Definitely.
all the epic monsters, they're gonna be a lot better than in Phoenix. They're gonna have, first off, they're gonna have an extra melee attack, every single one. All of them are gonna have a ranged projectile attack that does percentage of health damage.
Even rats?
Which
No!
everything, frickin' rats, which means that you cannot run into a room full of 20 epic monsters and live, period, ever.
Haha, Craig, you suck, knife.
And you have to do 10 health.
Hey, when are you gonna bring back pirates, man? I love pirates.
The vocation, I'm probably not gonna bring them back named pirates if I do.
Oh man.
Probably gonna be named something else, like swashbuckler or something like that.
Are you seriously trying to make me cry here? I
Yeah.
love my pirate machine.
Yeah, I want to hear the tears right here on Skype. Lay it down, bro.
Shall I just show the video? I've got like 10 of them now.
Well,
I think percentage health should deal a percentage of mage's mana instead of their health.
You know what? I'll post a video on YouTube like that guy who said gingers have souls.
I do like that idea, percentage of mana damage for mages.
Yes, please.
Damn it.
Yes.
It only makes sense because, I mean, obviously it only makes sense because.
Well, then I wouldn't use my mana shield, and I'll just, like, have no mana shield and just heal my full health with one healing spell.
as those epic rats do their epic, massive, berserk cheese feast frenzied cheese sauce missile attack.
I feel like they should just spit.
So that's one thing about the epic monsters. Each epic monster is also going to have some extra abilities based on like kind of their type or whatever. I'm still trying to iron out the details. But dragons may have an additional flame attack that all dragon type creatures will have. And that's going to give the epic monsters a little more variety, because basically the problem I felt on Phoenix with the epic monsters is some of the lower end epic monsters weren't very exciting because, I mean, it was like a fucking Minotaur guard. What's it going to do? It's going to walk up and hit you, and it runs really fast, and that's it. And I think by adding a little bit more ability diversity, because it doesn't really make sense to go from fighting these enemies like Infernals or Angels, or shit, I'm trying to think of the name, Venom Recluses, stuff like that, to going and fighting these guys that have one attack, or two attacks, or something like that.
Are there Venom Recluses yet on
Nope.
Reborn?
You can't get to them.
Close off, aren't they?
Yeah, a few people got to them when I messed up adding a certain update. I left some holes in like a house or something goofy. But I closed
There's a nice long argument about it that goes on forever.
Yep. But yeah, so epic monsters I think are going to be a lot cooler. I'm also going to do more upgrades to the loot instead of just increasing the drop rates and giving them a bunch more gold. Probably going to see if I can do something to have them drop like upgraded pieces of equipment or something, or enhanced gems, stuff like that. It'd be cool if epics would drop like level 2, level 3 gems. That would just get you a lot closer to
Level 20 gems?
yeah, closer to legitimate level 20 gems.
Wouldn't that be like a major problem though? I mean, remember how long it took you to, even get the gems working at level 1 in the first place? So.
I remember when I first went into Giant Spiders, it took me like 6 hours just to get one. The most unlucky person. And I think that, like, the next day, I was on like it came up with double loot and experience. I was like, no friggin' way, man. I got one out the first Giant Spider I killed. I was like, are you taking the piss?
So I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna pause for a second on the Q&A. I'm gonna go through the ideas and suggestions board real quick and just take a look at a couple of the ideas.
Have you never gone through that? I mean, there's so many ideas on there right now.
There's a ton. That's probably my most visited forum, really.
Oh, okay.
I just don't comment on a lot of them.
You say that
Too
now?
busy playing Solitide.
Say that again?
Said you're too busy playing Solitide.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. So let's see. First one. Oh, well, this is from Diaz talking about Phoenix. Fuck that. Come on.
Oh, come on, man. You seriously have to bring that back. I'm working on that 20 signatures.
I believe it. I mean, I will hold to my word and bring it back, although it'll annoy me because that Phoenix takes up like an entire core of the CPU. It's ridiculous.
Be prepared to be annoyed.
I would sign it, but for some reason I can't log into the website.
Same details, right?
What?
Same account details that you used to log into the game?
Yeah, same details, I believe. I'm able to be in the game, but for some reason whenever I put my information on the site, basically it looks like it's just refreshing the page.
Okay, I'm gonna do what no professional video game would ever do. Send me your account name and your password in a private message.
Oh, it's gonna hack you, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking hack you, bro.
Like I care.
I'm gonna hack you. I'm gonna steal all your items and put them on my GM character.
No,
Send it over Skype chat so he knows for sure.
No.
That's how you quit.
You're hilarious.
Okay, this is not an idea suggestion, Amber Fight. Magic botting, that is support, for sure.
Definitely support.
Okay, so let's see. The first, 4 ideas are either taken care of or not really ideas. Cave botting, is it bad? Yes, cave botting is bad.
Oh, this is a good one, though.
Non-communism.
Stackable
Yeah,
functions.
go way back in the
Tibia has this nice little feature where if you try and give your username or your password out and in the game, it says you can't say that word.
Oh, just put like a period in the middle. I'll figure it out. I mean, I could look it up, but it would be just faster for you to do that. Which is why I'm asking.
Who the hell sounds like they're peeping in somebody's window?
What?
Someone sounds like they're peeping in someone's window. All I'm hearing is...
It might be me. My mic is like right next to my mouth, so.
To be honest, I can't hear anyone doing that, so I think it might actually be me.
What? I don't want to make no Kool-Aid.
So I can't log in as you either. So that's a problem.
Awesome.
Do you want me to try? Just so we can confirm it.
So I'm gonna do something real quick. I'll come back to this suggestions board real quick, but I'll take care of this.
I don't know what's going on with that. I'm able to log into the game just fine with those credentials.
Credentials.
That's what I like to call them, credentials.
Very professional sounding.
Papers, please.
I'm sorry, I work for customer service, so I have to make myself sound smart sometimes.
To be honest, you do have the customer service kind of voice.
Why, thank you. Thank you for calling Verizon Wireless. My name is Lawrence. I'll be resolving
dear God, stop.
I have a person
Okay,
update.
that one actually a compliment.
Verizon Wireless, huh? Man, I have to deal with Verizon Business for my landline for the internet. They are the dumbest motherfuckers on Verizon Business accounts. They are
I don't
worse.
do landline. I do cell phones.
They are worse than residential. They're definitely worse than the cell phone division. I call the cell phone division, I'm on and off the phone in like 10 minutes. I call the freaking business
that takes
internet
everybody
division.
off the phone by 8 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
Do that one.
I spent like an hour and a half on the
That
phone.
suggestion / idea.
Okay, I'll do that one. Okay, so I got logged into your account, and I will tell you the results on them there private messages.
Alright.
Andrew.
Is that the issue I'm having? You gotta be kidding me.
Yep, that's it. Alright, so let's see. This idea, spellbook of mind control, am I looking at the right thing?
Yeah.
Alright, so you people want mana shield on more stuff.
No.
No?
No.
You want mana shield on less stuff. Oh, I should read it before I say words, I guess. Why do you want mana shield on less stuff? You just want to cast it yourself?
Well, not cast it ourselves, but the ability to turn it on and off would be awesome with items.
Ah, it's true. That would be kind of awesome.
But the only issue with Spellbook of Mind Control is when you click it, it brings up your spell list.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Okay, so yeah, that is weird because I'm using the original one I gave you to log into the game with.
That's totally whack, dog. I wonder if the game is not case sensitive. Try logging out of the game and then logging in as the one that I gave you and see if it still lets you in. I mean, it should. That'd be really weird if it wasn't case sensitive, though. Like, every password in the universe is case sensitive.
They're not case sensitive.
Fucking bogus. Bogus. Who codes this? Who codes this up?
I believe that would be you.
Oh, gosh.
Hang on. I'll be right back. My daughter keeps yelling in my ear.
Ah, it's a daughter. I thought maybe, I don't know what I thought. Maybe it was a nephew or something. A really younger sibling. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking with the Mana Shield thing, because it's been brought up a couple times. What if I just have a high level or high rank spell that is a permanent Mana Shield, and you can toggle it on and off, just like the premium light spell that allows you to turn light on and off?
Yeah, that would work. And you would just take off Mana Shield from the...
Yeah, just take it off of the item, all the items except for the one called Mana Shield.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Just because it's called Mana Shield.
Even Energy Ring?
Well, no, I keep it on that. Is that actually... Can you actually get energy rings?
Yeah, I think you can.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you could get them through mining, too, so...
Okay. Wait, I thought energy ring is regeneration.
No.
No, that's Mana Shield.
Like rings of healing.
They're the...
It's life ring. Life ring.
aren't
That's
they?
what I'm thinking of. Life ring.
Oh, you know what you could do is make it so energy rings work for samurais and archers and stuff. Because they're pointless for everyone else.
Well, they have like the archer max energy is like 200.
They could just be a really slow regeneration.
Tyler, what is going on?
Huh, that made me think of...
Why are you and Lucas calling me?
What?
Why are you guys calling me?
What are you talking about?
Because you and Lucas are calling
Oh,
me.
no, he's trying to call me with... He's trying to add all of us to a call. Just add him to this call.
Who is it?
He's Tyreal. I don't think you even remember him.
Give me his Skype name.
I'm sure Eventide remembers him.